Thomas and Toby's spring day.
It had been winter on the island of Sodor. The snow was beginning to melt, and spring was on its way, and the flowers were all starting to grow. Toby loved spring. It was his favourite time of the year. One day, Toby pumped into Holly Farm. Thomas was there. He was delivering some fences. Farmer McColl was building an animal pen for the children's Easter picnic. "Morning, Thomas," said Toby. "Hello, Toby," whistled Thomas. Just then Farmer McColl came to see them. "Hello, Thomas and Toby," he called. "I've got great news. My lambs have been born yesterday, and my hens are going to lay their eggs tomorrow." Thomas and Toby were excited. "I can't wait to see them," said Thomas. "Neither can I," added Toby. "Now, Thomas," said Farmer McColl, "I need you to collect some picnic tables and some umbrellas for the children's picnic." "Yes, Farmer McColl," whistled Thomas happily. "You can help too, Toby," smiled Farmer McColl. "You can collect some straws for my lambs and for my eggs. I'm short of straws, and the farmer was going to collect them, but his tractor has broken down, so you must do it for him." Toby was happy to help. "Yes, Farmer McColl," he said, and chuffed happily away. Meanwhile, Thomas was on his way to Natford Station to collect the picnic tables and the umbrellas. He was thinking about the lambs and the hens' eggs. "I wonder what the lambs were like," he puffed to himself. Thomas saw Oliver waiting at the signal. He was pulling a truck for the milk churns. "Hello, Thomas," whistled Oliver. "Hello, Oliver," whistled Thomas. Thomas told Oliver about the lambs and the hens. "That sounds exciting," said Oliver, "but I have to deliver these trucks for the milk churns." Thomas had an idea. "May I have some, Oliver? I'm sure the lambs will like some fresh milk." "Of course," said Oliver. So some of Oliver's milk churns were loaded onto Thomas's flatbed. "Thank you, Oliver," said Thomas, and he puffed happily away. Then Thomas met Lady. She was collecting some apples from the orchard. "Hello, Lady," whistled Thomas. "Hello, Thomas. What are you doing?" Thomas told Lady about the lambs and the hens' eggs. Lady was proud. "I can't wait to see those, but I have to deliver these trucks of apples." Then another idea came to Thomas. "I'm sure the lambs will like some fresh apples. May I have some, Lady?" "Of course you can," said Lady. Soon some of the boxes of fresh apples were all loaded onto Thomas's flatbed. "Thank you, Lady," said Thomas. "I'd better be off," and he puffed cheerfully away. When Thomas arrived at Natford Station, he was late. The picnic tables and the umbrellas were waiting, and the station master was cross. "Thomas, you're late. Where have you been?" he said sternly. "I'm sorry," wheezed Thomas. "I stopped to pick up the milk and the apples for the lambs. But there's not enough room for the rest of the picnic tables and the rest of the umbrellas." Thomas gasped. "Fizzling fireboxes! I didn't think about that." Just then Toby steamed in. Thomas, Farmer McColl is waiting for you with the tables and the umbrellas. Thomas felt worse than ever, and he told Toby what he had been doing. Toby thought. Then an idea came to him. I'll get another flatbed. Then I could deliver the picnic tables and the umbrellas for you, Thomas. Thomas smiled. That's a great idea, Toby, he puffed. So together, Thomas and Toby puffed back to Holly Farm. When they arrived, Farmer McColl was waiting. He was surprised to see the milk and the apples on Thomas's flatbed. Thomas, you brought the apples and the milk. These apples will be good for apple pie and the milk for the ice cream for the children's picnic. Thomas and Toby were so happy. That's wonderful, said Thomas. It is indeed, smiled Toby. In no time at all, Easter had arrived. Thomas and Toby were taking the children to Holly Farm for their picnic. When they arrived, they were delighted to see the animal pens for the lamb and the baby yellow chickens. Soon, the children were having a great time, eating apple pies and ice cream and playing with the lambs and the chicken. Then there was a big surprise for Thomas and Toby when Farmer McColl brought a lamb and a chicken to see them. Oh, they're looking at us, said Thomas. Yes, they are, said Toby. I think I'll call this lamb Thomas and this baby chick Toby. Toby and Thomas were so proud their boiler bubbled.